Steven running. Good morning.
Hey, Steve, thanks for starting the show by leaving us a comment. Fantastic. Doesn't take much to start the Trendy Show, does it? Way to go, buddy.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
Line and take cash in your chips, you sniffling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on Rio, all the woman in red. Don't fool yourself, it's all in your
It's Josh G.
You're the mask man of the next century. Look in the mirrors, count insecurity.
Hey, Josh.
You, my eyes burn. My point is no, 'cause you'll never learn. You'll never learn. I bleed for you.
Video.
You'll never learn. I bleed for you. You'll never learn. I bleed. I bleed.
Fuck you, Michelle Bachman. Fuck you.
Lying and dying is all that you breed. Let's hear from your mouth.
Fuck you, fucking Levi's jeans.
Of your
Fuck you,
mouth
baby.
and jerks, it's all hidden. Sick of your loathsome little dick. Line and take cash in your chips. You sniffling, whining, self-loathing hypocrite. Blame it on radio, all the woman in red.
Levi's pussy fucking yourself.
Hey, Tula.
Guess what I call that? It starts with an F. Oh shit! Fuck you! 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 Fucking shit! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, Hollywood! Fuck you! Fuck you, motherfucker! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Hello, Trendies! Trending News reporting in live from Orlando, Florida, home of TRENDYASDABBERS and all things trendy, where you find me, you, the hashtag Trendies, and all forms of social media, especially on Rumble at Nays Garden. This is Nays Garden Show. All right, that is a way to start my morning. Right there. Gets me going. We got the e-nail going. We're bringing it back, baby. We're bringing back the theme song, baby. We're bringing it back. Looking at you and me here, kiddo. That's what we're doing.
Enoch Emmanuel Torres.
Enoch.
Yo, son.
Yo. Sup. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, and this, we'll open that all the way up. Great. All right, man. We'll do this. Fantastic. Hope you're all doing great today. I've got a video. We're going to just get into it here in a second, man. Holy moly. Holy moly. Let's move this over here. And let's close that. Bitcoin's down today. We can see that. Okay. Let's go to my library, my history here. And we'll click on this. Okay,
Enoch Emmanuel Torres. Feels like the old times with that intro theme video.
I know, right? Now, we already covered what some people have been reporting as mandatory mandates, vaccines, and masks, right? We've already covered that on the show. And I told you it was a bunch of bullshit. And I told you why it was a bunch of bullshit. And I said, I haven't heard
Good morning, Nick.
anybody in the government claim that you were going to be required to do anything. Not a single peep. But I've heard a lot of right-wing nut job podcasters say it. A lot of anti-vaxxing nut job podcasters claim that shit. And I said this to them. Great. Show me the person in our government that said that. And you want to know what? Silence. Silence. So we've already been through this. There's absolutely nothing out there from anybody in the United States government that's telling you that they're planning on mandating anything. Right? But that's not what the audience from Jimmy Dore gets. What they get is, your government's going to mandate you, you should all be very scared, and you should only watch my show because I'm the only one that's going to tell you the truth about this. And, you know, by the million, they go over there and they flock to that motherfucker. Well, I'm here to tell you that I have yet to find a single government agent making these claims. And if you think you found one, bring it to the table and set it in front of me. Okay? Bring it to this goddamn podcast. If you think you could show a government official who said this. Well, Jimmy Dore and Pasta and Kurt Metzger and their little fucking cohort that they got with them, they think that they've got the receipts. And I've got the video. Let me just tell you what the title of their stupid video is, okay? Because the title is a fucking lie in itself. New mandatory vaccines are coming with Ryan Christian. Stated like news, like a fact, and mandatory is in all caps. Let's watch the video. You know, mandatory vaccines are coming. Mandatory. So they're obviously going to have something from the government to show you that the government said that this is going to be mandated on you, right? Jimmy Dore, million fucking subscribers, right?
Ryan Chris Jones with us today. How you doing, buddy?
Let's watch this.
Good, brother. It's good to see you again, man. It's been
It's great to see you. Like I said, I miss our conversations on Tuesday, and I'm very excited to have you on today. And I don't know what it is, but sometimes in the political world or the news world, when you just put it out there. I don't know if Joe Biden knew you were coming on today, but then he just gave us a little golden nugget of what's to come. I retweeted this out. Here we go again. We're going to play it again. This is Joe Biden. I'm going to play it one time. And this is what he said over in Tahoe over the weekend, talking about COVID possibly coming back when it comes to vaccine and mandates. Take a listen.
President, can you say anything about the...
Okay. This is called a false premise, okay? And this is called straw manning. This is two things right here that people do to try to fool you into believing their fucking bullshit narrative. So let's go back and listen to the false premise that Craig just laid out there. This is 39 seconds in. Let's go to 31 seconds. Listen how he phrases this.
We were in Tahoe over the weekend talking about COVID possibly coming back when it comes to vaccine and mandates. Take a look.
When it comes to vaccine and mandates, nobody said anything about mandates. He said, it doesn't, the way he worded that sentence, it doesn't even make sense because he's an idiot. To begin with, he's a fucking idiot. But at the same time, listen to the way he tries to throw mandates in that sentence.
I'm going to play it one time. And this is what he said over in Tahoe over the weekend, talking about COVID possibly coming back when it comes to vaccine and mandates.
And he looks down when he lies. You guys notice that about Craig? He has to look down when he can't look you in the eye when he's lying straight to your face. He used the word mandates. It's clear. You hear it in that sentence. This is Joe Biden talking about COVID. And I can't even word it because it's not a proper sentence. I don't even know. I want to write it down so I can say the words to you the way Craig said them. This is very important. All right, listen to this. This is how you guys get suckered and fooled, by these morons that you think are telling you the truth. And you're like, oh, I don't even watch Jimmy Dore. I don't watch Craig Dore. No, you watch plenty of people that use this kind of rhetoric and use this kind of straw manning, use this kind of false premising. They do all this bullshit on you. So don't just come with me that you don't watch fucking Jimmy Dore. Okay, I don't want to hear that shit. You guys are getting lied to by a bunch of motherfuckers out there. But listen how he words this one more time.
We were in Tahoe over the weekend talking about COVID. Possibly coming back when it comes to vaccine and mandates.
That's not even a sentence. Talking about COVID possibly coming back when it comes to vaccine and mandates. What? That's not even a sentence, but he threw the word
Josh
mandates
G.
in there to scare you.
Having some crap connection issues, uneasy face, only YouTube working for me on lowest quality. 5G is a scam some days, I swear.
Yeah, I don't know. What's up? I don't know. I'm sorry, Josh G. Maybe move to a different part of your home. I don't know. Anyway, now I want you to hear from Joe Biden's mouth personally what Craig is claiming mandates. Okay, listen to this.
Take a listen.
President, can you say anything about the uptick of COVID cases and the new variant?
Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to the Congress a request for additional funding for a new vaccine that is necessary, that works.
Josh G. Having some crap connection issues, uneasy face, only YouTube working for me on lowest quality.
Okay,
5G is
Josh,
a scam some days,
Josh,
I swear.
that's great and all, but dude, we don't need to hear about your problems when we're trying to watch a video, okay?
Recommended that everybody get it.
Everybody.
No matter whether they got it before that.
Yeah, he used
And,
the word.
You know, just so we know it's not all.
No. He used the word everybody, but that's not. He didn't say everyone has to get it, and he didn't say everyone will be mandated to get it. He did say everyone. Listen to the way Biden says it.
Josh G. Having some crap connection issues.
My God, Josh.
Uneasy face, only YouTube working for me on lowest quality. 5G is a scam some
we
days,
see
I
that,
swear.
bro. We see it. We know.
Recommended that everybody get it.
Everybody.
No matter whether they got it before that. Necessary, that works. And tentatively, not decided finally yet. Tentatively, it is recommended.
Tentatively, not decided. Tentatively, it is recommended. You guys see the word not mandated. See, like Jimmy Dore's title says, it does. They should have used the word recommended in the title, but they changed it to their own narrative to scare their audience into thinking the government is coming for you. Now, when the government starts using the word mandate, we can start talking about it. When the government starts saying required, we can start talking about it. But until then, they're just saying, hey man, you should probably get this. We recommend it.
We recommend that everybody get it.
We recommend everybody get it. We don't demand that you get it. We don't order that you get it. And we definitely don't mandate that you get it. But Craig, in his little pea brain, all he hears is mandate. Isn't that weird? And Jimmy sits there and backs him up.
Everybody.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody's recommended, Craig. Everybody is, recommended, Craig. Everybody's recommended, Craig. Do you guys see the narrative play here? And if you don't see the narrative play here, you're not even worth talking to. Okay? It's so blatantly obvious and dumb that if seriously, if you're in my audience right now and you're disagreeing with me, just fucking leave if you don't think this is bullshit. Just leave. We heard what he said, and we heard how he's translating it to make it sound like this guy is saying mandates when the word wasn't used, forcefulness wasn't used, no, that you're going to be, required wasn't used. None of those terms were used, but he gets mandate out. Everybody's going to be required. What?
And, you know, just so we know it's not old Sleepy Joe just going out and mumbling stuff. It was followed up by our press secretary this morning.
The president said in Tahoe that he had tentatively decided.
Okay, now you heard what he just said. He just said that she's going to say the exact same thing that Biden said, but she's not going to say that. Again, he's going to misinterpret what she says, and you guys will be able to hear what she says, and you're not going to misinterpret it because you're not a bunch of idiots. But he's a fucking idiot and a liar. So go ahead and listen to this. And I can factually prove that he lies. The fucking title of this video is a lie. I can prove it. He's a liar. Jimmy Dore's a fucking liar. They're all liars.
Decided to recommend everyone get the new vaccine. When is he going to decide finally?
So I think you've heard from
Okay, well, that's all you got to hear is the premise of the question, which was the word was recommend. Did you guys hear the question that the reporter asked? Not, when is Biden going to mandate vaccines? He said, when is Biden going to recommend? When is this recommended, right? So what he heard was mandate, but what was said was recommend. Now, how that gets mistranslated, that's the mind of an anti-vaxxer. That's how an anti-vax mind works. He's an anti-vaxxer. He doesn't get it.
FDA and CDC, they've made an announcement on the new vaccine. So certainly they said that there'll be an updated vaccine mid-September, I believe. So we know that, as you all know, vaccinations against COVID-19 remains the safest protection for avoiding hospitalization, long-term health outcomes, and death,
And that's all true still. Science proves it. Craig, Jimmy Dore.
Why we are going to be encouraging Americans to stay up to date on their vaccine.
They're going to encourage you to stay up to date. They didn't say mandate. They said encourage and recommend. But listen to fucking dumbass Craig on the Jimmy Dore show. Wait, what happened? That was weird. I don't know what just happened. I don't know how that happened.
Ryan Chris Jones with us today. How you doing, buddy?
Okay, here we go. My bad.
I had to throw that one. I had to throw that one. I had to throw that in there. Ryan, you were so nuanced about this coming out of the gate. I got a lot of information from you and Slow News Day and Jason Burmis.
So this guy, Ryan, he's an anti-science, anti-vax piece of fucking human garbage. And now because Jimmy Dore has given this guy carte blanche, he has morons on that lie, and Jimmy just sits there with a cuck face. Hilarious. While his whole reputation gets fucked up its ass, no Vaseline, Jimmy just sits by helplessly and lets Craig railroad his reputation, which he's lost a long time ago anyway, but this is just grinding it into dust.
But a lot of people were like, hey man, how did you see this coming out of the
and people
gate?
Are going to recognize this guy as the anti-science, anti-vax piece of shit that he is.
Here we go. I mean, 6 months till the first primary in South Carolina and Iowa. Your thoughts on Joe Biden saying it looks like this is going to be mandatory whether they got the last vaccine or not?
Joe Biden didn't say that, you fucking liar. Dude. And Jimmy Dore sits there in studio with him, and Kurt Metzger and maybe Steph all sit there cuck-faced and silent while he railroads their fucking show. Because they like it. They don't mind. They want him telling these lies. Did you hear what dumbass just said Joe Biden said? So, do you want to know how I can prove that Craig Pasta Jardulo is a fucking liar? Look no further than right here. He just lied. He just said that Biden said these were going to be required. That's a fucking lie! So, whether you agree with the vaccine thing or however you feel about it, doesn't matter. My point is, this motherfucker is a liar. That's my point. I don't care how you feel about the science or the vaccine or any of that shit. I don't care whether you're going to comply or not comply. It doesn't concern me. I just want you to know when some douchebag is fucking lying to you and serving your fucking narratives. What's up, Buck Biden? Yo, hey, everybody. Hello in the Rumble. Hello. Where were you guys last night? I don't know, but I'm glad you're here now. Tula is here. Josh is here. He's having a terrible connection. Yeah, I know. Savo, good morning. Great to see you, brother. Much love. Is that cheese platter gone? Savo, hello. Good breakdown of what their words. Savo Jr., thank you so much. Buck Biden. Hey, good morning, Buck Biden. What's up, Buck Savo Jr.? It's Josh. Sorry, didn't send that a second time. I think my connection sent it twice. 3 times, actually, Josh, and I know. I'll watch through YouTube and chat on Rumble. What's up, Buck Biden 1234? Why did Biden say you will take a shot whether you have taken one in the past or not? Did he not say that? No, show me the video. Show me the video, Buck Biden. Show me the video. You can't just say people say things without providing the proof. So, I've got the evidence. I've got the video right here. When you want to supply me the video of Biden saying, we'll take a shot, and you spelled weather wrong, so I know you're not quoting it, whether you have taken one in the past or not. Yeah, show me that. Show me that. Sure. And tell me when that was. We will not comply. Yes, okay. Biden did say that part about if you have taken one in the past or not, you will be taking one. Pull this clip. Yeah, show it to me, Buck Biden. You got it. It's on you. You're the one providing it. And tell me when it was said, because the government was forcing mandates a while back. And so let me know when that was. Was that recently? Let me know. Okay. Yeah, they're being foolish. America saw how poorly mandates went over. I think encouraging is the right path. The officials know this, and JD is playing stupid. Exactly, Josh G. Thank you. Wow, man, it's so good to have people making sense today on my show, in the chat. It's all I ever wanted. Have an actual conversation so I know that I'm making sense, man, you know? So I know you guys are understanding where I'm coming from. Thank you. Buckfine, last time it didn't start out as a mandate either. He did pull the clip. He did pull the clip. I love you, Nate, but I heard it with my own ears. I heard Barton sign with my own ears. Right, show me the clip and let me see it. JD should change his intro music to Little Lies by Fleetwood Mac. Josh G. Is this a fake video of him? Is this a fake video of him? What? Is this a fake video of who? You're talking about Joe Biden? I mean, if you're going to put words in Biden's mouth, at least provide me the evidence as to why you're doing it. Not trying to be argumentative. No, find it and give me the date of when Biden said that. Was it, 2 years ago? Was it when Donald Trump was president and Biden was talking a bunch of shit to get elected before they realized that America wasn't going to put up with mandates? Before the trucker incident? Let me know. I mean, I'm not saying Biden didn't say it because I don't know every word that ever came out of Joe Biden's mouth. But if you've got that on tape to bring to the table, great. We'll date it and we'll figure it out together. All right? Otherwise, might be that you're the one getting lied to, Buck Biden. Might be you're the one getting lied to. So we'll find out. Maybe you're the one that saw the fake video. Yeah, plug the video. You'll correct myself if I'm wrong. I know you will. You're a good guy. All right, you find that video. I'm sure, bro, if Biden said it, it'll be all over the internet. Because podcasters won't let that shit go. So, if you claim you saw it, you'll be able to find it. But anyway, I proved already that he's a fucking liar. Okay, and I'm going to play the lie one more time. Okay, this is 228. Let's go back to 218.
The primary in South Carolina and Iowa, your thoughts on Joe Biden saying it looks like this is going to be mandatory with it?
No, Joe Biden didn't say it looks like it's going to be mandatory. He never said it. So you're a fucking liar. That's what Craig Jardulo looks like when he's fucking lying to his audience. Right there. Yeah, like a doofus. He looks like a fucking doofus. And people love this guy. Jimmy Dore invited him on to co-host the show for him. Right? He's the new host of the Jimmy Dore show. What are they basing this off of? The clip of Joe Biden just speaking, bro. Joe Biden just spoke, and we showed that he did not say anything would be required or mandated. He said it is recommended. Where were you 5 minutes ago? Joe Biden said it's recommended. So he's a fucking liar, not to be trusted, and you can't, because he lied about this, you don't know what else he fucking lies about. Because he's a fucking liar and he's comfortable lying to people. Jimmy Dore is also comfortable lying to people and having liars co-host his show for him. Jimmy Dore tells the same fucking lies too. We could go in and go through this, but I don't see the need. I've made my point. I proved that Craig Pasta Jardulo is a big fat fucking liar. And nobody can contend it. Nobody can contest it, I should
Edward
say.
Haynes. Hey, Nate, long time, buddy.
Eddie, what's up, buddy?
Sorry I haven't been around much.
That's okay.
Been dealing with health issues.
Right on. I'm sorry to hear that, man. I'm glad you're back. It's good to see you. Anyway, like I said, I don't see the need to have that up anymore. I think I proved my point. I proved that Craig Pasta Jardulo is a fucking liar. And if anybody in the audience has an issue with it, wow, I didn't hear anything from anybody. It's almost as if I'm completely right. Oh, no, it is like, no. I'm right. He lied, and I proved it to you because we all heard Joe Biden say that it was recommended, not mandated, not required. And
Stephen Wright.
I can do that now, and we can move on.
They're on the same if about COVID.
Like I said, quick. We got right into it and right out of it. How long? 26 minutes into the show, and I'm done proving that Craig Pasta Jardulo is a big fat liar. Fucking liar. Let's put his fucking face up there. Let me I'll take a screenshot. Should have the Jimmy Dore show up there too. This big fat lying face. How do you save? Save as. I'll put it on my desktop. That'll make it easy to find. Okay. Plus image. Okay. Browse. Desktop. Boom. Pasta. Open. Okay. There. Let's just put that fucking big fat fucking liar's motherfucking fat mug on the goddamn up in the corner so everybody can see what a fucking liar looks like. That is what a fucking liar looks like, everybody. Now, is there anybody out there who wants to refute this or defend Craig Pasta Jardulo? Craig from, the Convo We Make Shit Up couch? No. Huh. Nobody. Nobody's here to defend you, Craig.
Edward Haynes. Looks like someone you'd beat up at lunch, LOL.
I mean, he's a fucking liar. My father always told me, never trust a fucking liar. Don't lie. And people that lie are pieces of human garbage. So my father was right. He's a piece of fucking human garbage. I tried to have a conversation with him. He told me, I don't like you. You call me a liar. Well, you fucking lie. You could call me a liar if you caught me lying, but I don't lie, so you can't do that, can you, Craig? Fucking hilarious. And, that's not the first lie he's told. The lie that I've always called him on is he's got the receipts that prove that Trump won the 2020 election. He's got the receipts. And I said, well, that's a lie. You don't have any evidence to prove that, so you're a fucking liar. So twice I've proven that he's a liar. Twice. How many times do I have to do it before it becomes official, I wonder, I think twice is enough.
Edward Haynes. You call it how you see it.
Dude, I don't even call it how I see it. I call it how it is. I literally proved to everybody in my chat that he just fucking lied. I literally proved it. We heard Biden. He said recommended. This guy said required. He said Biden is requiring it. Based on the two things that those two people said, that none of those words were used at all. It's a psychosis, man. And you fucking anti-vaxxers, you need to be vaxxed against your fucking narrative, man. Yeah, they need a vaccine for your fucking narrative. Holy shit. How many people's lives have to be saved by vaccines? How many millions of people's lives have to be improved by vaccines before you realize that they work?
Edward Haynes. You always show us the truth before anyone else ever talks about it.
Because I'm the only one with the balls to go after these people. People like Jackson Hinkle, people like Kurt Metzger, even Jimmy's the old guests that he used to have on. Silence from all of them. Silence. None of them are retweeting anything that I do. None of them come in here and say attaboy. None of that bullshit. They're fucking petrified of Jimmy Dore. And that motherfucker's coming to Orlando. Probably coming because the Nazis are here. He heard the Nazis were here. Him and Craig. All right, so anyway. If anybody has a problem with anything I said, I guarantee you I've got the fucking receipts. Unlike this fucking liar. I've got the receipts. Already proven right here on this show, right in that video. Rewind the tape. You'll see for yourself. He's a fucking liar. And what's crazy is He lies about things that all you got to do is rewind the tape 1 minute and see for yourself. And then you're like, wow, you're a fucking liar, dude. I mean, I don't even understand how you can do that. I mean, we literally just watched the same video that you watched. And we can rewind it and watch it over and over and over again. And he never required anything. You know, when the government starts using words like require or mandate, you can fucking let me know. Okay, let's see the short video that you got.
About the uptick of COVID cases and the new variant?
Yes, I can. Matter of fact, I signed off this morning on a proposal we have to present to the Congress a request for additional funding for a new vaccine that is necessary, that works. And tentatively, not decided finally yet, tentatively, it is recommended that, would likely be recommended that everybody get it.
Dude, you're an idiot. We literally just watched that video. It's tentatively just recommended. Yeah, it's not required. Why are you showing me the same video we just watched, Buck Fiden? Well, I literally told you, he doesn't say it in the fucking video, bro. He doesn't say required. He doesn't say, then you watch the video yourself and send it to me and say, no, here's Biden saying it. Did you watch the video you sent me? Where in the video does he require it? You literally just told me you had a video of Joe Biden saying, I heard Biden say it with my own ears, you said. The last time, okay, you said Biden did say that part about you have taken one in the past or not. You will be taking one. Pull this clip. Wait, where's the shit you say it? Yeah. You heard this with your own ears. We'll take a shot whether you have taken one in the past or not. Where'd you come up with that? You fucking dudes with your fucking narratives, man. If you haven't taken one in the past, it's at the end of the goddamn video, okay?
Stephen running.
Here's
what they believe they hear.
Listen to the words. It's recommended whether you got a shot before or not. That's all he said, dude. I literally says it. No, he doesn't literally say it. Dude, listen to the whole fucking sentence, man. Not if you haven't taken one in the past. That's not even a whole, doesn't even have meaning. You got to put that on what he started off with. It's recommended to you whether you've had one in the past or not. Well, you don't have to fucking trust Joe Biden. That's okay. I don't trust him either. He's a fucking dick. But my point is, he's not saying he's not saying it's required or mandated. That's what this argument is about, guys. No, you're right. Just because he says it now doesn't mean it won't be mandated again. I agree with you, Buck Fiden. It's not evidence. But at the same time, he didn't say it. And Craig is saying that he said it. Craig is saying he's requiring it, dude. And people like you, Chicken Littles, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Wait until the fucking Biden administration actually says it, man. Because you guys start passing laws to restrict my fucking freedom because you think you heard something that you never fucking heard. You know? God, man. Now, I don't trust him either, man, but until he fucking says it, or until that dumb fucking bitch at the White House says it, this motherfucker's a liar. And you've got nothing. So, let it go. You know? You guys think you hear shit, then I tell you to bring up the video, and then, oh, lo and behold, I was right. And all I got to say is this. Buck Fiden 1234. Kudos to you, my friend. You know why? Because so many people will just not believe me and they'll just move on and they'll unsubscribe and whatever. You actually took the time to find the video and prove it to yourself. And then once you proved it to yourself, then you realized I wasn't talking out my ass. And if I had more audience members like you who would just get off their fucking asses and look something up on the internet, it takes 1 fucking second, we would all be so much better off, you know? we have to get in front of some of this bullshit so it makes it harder for them. I understand. You know, they'll give a little and they'll take whatever, they'll fucking take whatever they can. They'll push it and push it and push it. You're staying, thank you, Buckfine. They'll push that shit as far as they can, as long as as long as we're letting them get away with it. But if they're not pushing shit down your throat and we overreact, we end up taking our own rights away from us, man. So we have to look at this with a clear head, man. We've got to look at it from got to step outside the box and look in and see what we're all looking at here. And when the government comes out with the very first statement, a mandate or required vaccine or masks, you come to me and you've got me. You'll have me on your side. But I'm on the side of the fucking truth. So you'll have me and the truth on your side. Until then, you've got a very weak argument. In fact, you've got no argument. Just like this dumb fucking fat liar has no fucking argument to say anything. No argument. God, I just want to do a dab. Buck Fiden, it's your job. I haven't done a dab yet. I'm joking. I really love this conversation that you're having with me. You know, it's whatever you believe, whether you believe or not, it doesn't matter to me. What matters is that you can see that this douchebag fucking lied on behalf of Jimmy Dore, while Jimmy Dore sits back there and goes, oh yeah, remember everybody, the vaccine is safe and effective, according to the CDC. Ha ha ha, it's a big fucking joke. Oh, but they're mandating it. Oh, and the masks. Masks don't work, everybody. What? What kind of bullshit is that? Masks are just there to make you feel and live in fear. You don't want to know what I see when I see masks? I feel a lot safer, man. When I see everyone wearing masks, I feel a lot safer. You know, unless I'm in the middle of a bank robbery, masks don't bother me. It's different what I'm saying. I'm saying that they might lead us down the same path. No. There's no fucking path, bro. There's no path until they start using the word they start using the word required, or they start using the word mandatory. That's when you fucking activate, bro. Not until then, because like I said, being Chicken Little isn't going to do anything except take our own rights away from us. Overreacting to shit is going to ruin it for everybody, man. Which it already has, man. That's why we've got all this COVID and shit, because all these motherfuckers overreacted the first time we got it. We could have been rid of this shit, man. But people like Jimmy Dore, oh, everybody's going to get COVID. You might as well just go out and get COVID because everybody's going to get COVID. Oh, natural immunity. Oh, God, please. Meanwhile, people be getting fucking COVID 10 fucking times. Where's that immunity? Oh, where's that immunity? How did you get COVID 10 times, motherfucker? I thought you were immune. Oh, the COVID was the worst I've ever been, man. Listen to people. Dude, I thought I was going to die. I couldn't breathe. It was the most sick I've ever been. This makes the cold look like a goddamn birthday cake. Yeah, go listen to some of the testimony from the survivors of COVID and you find out for yourself how they felt. Oh, it presents as a cold. Not to fucking 90% of the people I fucking talk to. Jimmy Dore, you fucking liar. Presents as a cold, my dick. Your mom presents as a fucking cold. Motherfucking liars. When should we be concerned then, do you think? You should always be concerned. But you shouldn't be talking up a fucking narrative of bullshit. That's all I'm saying, man. You know, yeah, you should be concerned. It's fucking Joe Biden. He's a fucking liar. Lying Joe Biden. He's lied his whole fucking career. He's a fucking liar. He misrepresented his own fucking education, man. These were all things we could have looked up. And they still fucking elected him to be fucking president of the United States. Hey, thanks for the view and comment, Truth Is. Appreciate you. Thanks for participating in my fucking chat and participating in my goddamn live stream, you fucking asshole. Oh, and Truth Is 2424. Fuck off, you dumb cunt. How about that, too? Fucking hate people like you. Little fucking takers. delete your stupid fucking link, too.
Matt Postma. Good morning, Nay.
Good morning, Matt. Hello. I'm going to go up to 5:30. On my temp. You work all day from home, so I come in the chat in and out all day. Thanks, Buck Fiden. You're ripping a fat one after that? Me too. All right, I got a big fat dab ready to go. All right. No law regarding Canada. I love arguing with you guys. I do. I love having conversations. I love arguing. I love proving shit to you. I love when you guys prove shit to me. My favorite part of this is when we can agree on shit, like that Joe Biden is a fucking liar and doesn't deserve to be president of the United States. Yes, I agree with you guys. He's a fucking piece of shit. We could come together on all kinds of shit, man. You know, and don't let people like this pull us apart. You know, we're trying to come together. All right. No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, guys. Remember, the truth is what brings us together.
Pog. Good morning. Rise and shine, trendy nation.
Pog, where you been?
Pog. Dab 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 backslash.
Yes, that was needed, Buck Fiden. Buck Fiden. Yes, if people could talk like this, we would not be so screwed. I know. Look, you can't lie to me. You can't lie to me. You can't piss on my leg and tell me it's fucking raining, okay? Because I can't have a conversation with you then. You start on a true premise. You start on the truth, and we go from there. And then we build bridges. But motherfuckers like this that lie, people like Jimmy Dore, Kurt Metzger, Steph Zamorano, they're driving a giant stake into the truth and ruining it for all of us. When you subscribe to people that are willing to lie to you about the United States government and what they're trying to do in order to subvert the progression of social life for all of us, which is exactly what they're doing.
In middle a lot of work, Netflix binge watch.
While claiming out of one side of their mouth, they all want to be outside in the sunshine and hang out together. And the other, they're not willing to do what it takes in order to achieve that. I don't have time for an analogy or an anecdote regarding that. It is what it is, you know? I assume that we're all trying to achieve the same thing, but we've just got different ways to try to achieve it. You know, I don't agree with his path. And I think that even though I guess I'm wrong, because there's 1.5 million people that subscribe to this bullshit and support it. And when they go live, they get, you know, who knows how many fucking people watching a live show. I'm assuming it's somewhere around the 20,000s or something like that when they go live now. I don't even know. I don't watch their live shows anymore. What is your opinion as to what is happening in DeSantis' team? Jonathan 007, 007. 007, meet Q. You're in here with the Q. 007. I know the Q is important to 007's where he gets all his fun toys from. What's my opinion as to what is happening in DeSantis' team?
Pog. 69,420.
You're not a Q folk? You don't subscribe to the Q, bro? You don't subscribe to the Q numerology system? Are you not down with the Kennedy, bro? You not down with the Kennedy, bro? You know, Kennedy and Trump are going to form a goddamn duo, dynamic duo, you know, right? I don't mean, I mean John Kennedy. I find it all confusing. You should find it confusing. You should find it confusing. Confusion is what keeps you coming back, trying to figure it all out, put it all together. What's happening to him? Q is garbage. What's happening to him? Oh, what's happening to Ron DeSantis? Yeah, I suppose that RFK and Trump will team up since DNC hates them both. I guess that's possible. RFK and Trump, I guess that's possible. He's running as a Democrat. Isn't RFK running as a Democrat? So then I don't see that happening. He would have to switch parties. Right? You're in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the winds come sweeping down the plains. Talking about that. You've heard many talking about that. What? Dude, RFK Jr. is a Democrat. What are you guys talking about? Am I wrong here? Okay, Google. Is Robert F. K. Jr. running as a Democrat?
Matt Postma. Did ya hear TFL say that a certain ethnic group seemed to be immune to COVID?
He's a Democrat, dude. What are you guys talking about? A Democrat can't run with a Republican. Did you hear TFL?
Matt Postma. RFK.
TFL, RFK, that a certain ethnic group. No, I didn't hear. You meant to say RFK and you said TFL? No, I didn't hear him say that. He's an idiot. God, he's such an idiot. I mean, oh God, they say such dumb shit, dude. And they all have peer-reviewed studies to back up their bullshit, and you're like, that's not even a peer-reviewed study. You don't even know what that means, dude. What are you even talking about? Oh, God. If you ask Google, who do you predict wins the 2024 election? Okay, Google. What is your prediction for the winner of the 2024 election? Brings up some predictions from different people. Alan Lichtman's prediction. Odds from Empire Stakes.
Pog.
Forecast maps.
My VOI Trump wins.
Beware polling predictions as they can be wrong. Latest news and polls. What's so funny about that? It sounds like just people that try to predict the... I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking for. I heard on weekend that DeSantis lost his mega donor. Yeah. About a week or two ago, actually, that happened. It was a billionaire decided to not back DeSantis based on his hateful anti-woman stance.
He said Ashkenazi Jews were immune to Vivid, so Vivid is a big Jewish conspiracy. RFK is disgusting.
Ashkenazi Jews? I'm an Ashkenazi Jew. That's funny. Hey, I'm resistant to COVID. Look at me. Hey, my mom's an Ashkenazi. 99.9% she got COVID, so looks like RFK Jr.'s an idiot. She wasn't immune to COVID. Yeah, and my friend, his dad died. He's an Ashkenazi Jew, too. And guess what? COVID killed him. So, not fucking immune. Literally, RFK Jr. is a fucking liar, and I just proved him to be a liar. If he literally said that Ashkenazi Jews are immune, dude, what an idiot. He's such an idiot. It's like people are so dumb. When you said a certain ethnic group, I never imagined it would be the group that I belong to. That's so fucking funny. I mean, my mom, man, dude, my mom. She got COVID right when it came out, dude. She wasn't immune to jack shit. She said it's the sickest she's ever been in her entire life. She lost her sense of fucking taste, man.
Pull it up, Naster.
No, I believe you. I don't have to pull shit up. I believe you, bro. You're Matt P, bro. You're credible. They came back, said that the election will be delayed. Huh. Russia and China war. I think Rona McDaniel, I don't know who that is, trying to force Trump out of RNC and make him... Huh, Jonathan, the Jews are
Stephen running.
Hate by deep state.
Joe Biden just got it again.
CIA twats. Jonathan, 007. Joe Biden just got COVID. I know. I forgot to report on that. Yeah, Joe Biden. Thank you, Steve. Joe Biden's got COVID, everybody. You know, kiss, kiss. No masks. Hey, there's no more pandemic. I'm Joe Puffy Chest Biden. The pandemic's over. Yeah, great job, Joe. You got your wife COVID, man. Great Christmas present, Joe. Way to go, buddy. Way to go, Joe. Or what was it, fucking Labor Day? Yeah, great job, Labor Day. Great present for Jill to get her COVID by claiming that the pandemic's over and making sure you don't wear masks anymore. You fucking idiot. That's a great example for all of you. Jill Biden running around without a fucking mask on got COVID. Masks work, folks. They work. Don't be so intimidated by them. They're just fucking pieces of plastic we wear across our face to mitigate catching COVID. To mitigate the spread of the fucking disease.
Pog.
Cuts it back.
Joe gotta lick the ice cream.
Cuts it back, you know? It's like you cut your hair, it keeps growing back, but you cut it anyway. You know, it mitigates it. So you get your hair cut. You know, you don't want it fucking everywhere. I know that's a silly little comparison, but at the same time, get your fucking haircut, people. Put the masks on.
Matt Postma.
I'm going to start fucking wearing a mask.
Was reading a lot about that tattooed face Nazi I watched yesterday on your show. His name is Chris Paulhaus, and he's got quite the following.
Tell us about him. What did you learn about Chris Paulhaus? Was it all legitimate shit you got? I heard he was a Ukrainian soldier that gets shipped around the world or something like that. I don't know. Jill Biden also has COVID after double jab and boosters. Well, yes, but Jonathan, we all know that
Matt Postma.
Getting a goddamn...
I can send you a beauty link, one SEC.
Getting a vaccine doesn't prevent you from catching COVID, Jonathan. Are you a fucking idiot? How many times do people have to tell you this before you'll realize that's not what it's for, dude? It's not to prevent you from catching it. It's that when you fucking catch COVID because you won't wear a mask and you won't social distance because you're a fucking idiot, it's when you catch that shit that you don't go to the hospital and fucking die. That's why you get a vaccine, you dumbass. God, man, I don't understand why you people don't understand the science behind this. It's out there, man, but you're watching the wrong people. Why does science hurt your butt so much, man? To raise Jewish oppression, the Azov assholes seem to come here. I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that. some people try to tie way too much in, fucking bunch of Nazis in America, have a fucking Nazi party because, one of them went out and fucking killed 3 black people. So they decide to go throw a big fucking party over it, and everyone starts screaming Ukraine. Yay, 3 innocent, random African Americans got murdered just going about their business, living their lives, their innocent lives, and the fucking Nazis go out and celebrate. And you want to talk about the Azov Battalion or something? What? Yeah, Jonathan, you're not making any sense, dude. You're just... All you're spewing, Jonathan, is the right-wing garbage that we've already covered on this show. It's all right-wing garbage. It doesn't make sense, dude. The Biden administration didn't ship the Nazis from Azov to Orlando, 2 miles from my fucking house, to go fucking throw up goddamn Nazi salutes and praise Adolf Hitler, dude. You're a fucking maniac. But thank you for the view in the comment. So, who is this that I'm going to be watching, Matt?
Journalists. Open carry is legal. Chambering around and threatening to shoot a journalist for doing their job, that's crossing the line. It's important when you talk to law enforcement and government officials about Blood Tribe that...
Dude, I don't want to talk to that. I don't want to fucking hear from this dude. This shirt that he's wearing is promoting violence and murder of people that you disagree with. I disagree with that, so I'm not going to listen to him or have anything to do with anything he has to fucking say. He's a fucking Nazi himself, dude. Anyone that says, oh, go punch a Nazi, guess what? You're a fucking Nazi. You are too. Oh, yeah, let's go be violent. That'll solve all of our problems. Leave the Nazis alone. If they want to go fucking throw up goddamn Adolf Hitler salutes and get support and whatever, let them.
Postman. IAEE.
You need to speak out against them, but not violently. You speak out against what they said by giving up your opinion and all that, but you don't say you go fucking hurt other people. That's what Nazis are saying they're going to go do. What the fuck? You're no better than them. You're no better than them. That guy's a fucking dumb cunt, just like those Nazis are. Fuck them all. Put him on the bridge with all of them and blow the fucker up. That's what I say.
Matt Postma. Sure, no cool, but the video is informative.
None of them are any fucking good. That whole fucking narrative isn't helping any of us. And this whole bullshit, these are all feds, that narrative, that's helping immensely too. That's really putting the attention right on the fucking Nazis where it should be. Oh, it's the feds! It's the United States! It's Biden! You guys hear yourselves? You can hear stupid you fucking sound? I don't know if you know this. Biden's fucking wife has COVID. He's got other problems to worry about right now. They got a war going on they're trying to fund in Ukraine. You think he's fucking shipping Nazis in? Joe Biden. Oh, God. It's just... Oh. The shirt not cool, but the video's important. I'm not going to listen to anything someone wears a shirt like that has to say. It's like listen to anything he has to say. He's a fucking liar. I don't want to hear anything else he has to say. That guy's fucking preaching violence. I don't want to hear anything else he has to say. As far as I know, he's fucking completely lying to convince you of his fucking bullshit narrative. So fuck that guy. If he wants people to listen to him, he can stop calling for the murder of other people.
Matt Postma. If ya want the download on the Nazi, watch the video.
Nope. Not interested in watching that guy, Matt. How many times are you going to say it? If you keep it up, I'm going to block you again, Matt. Drop it and let it go. All right? Just because I'm not going to watch some fucking stupid douchebag podcaster that you want me to watch doesn't give you the fucking carte blanche to sit here and start fucking raping my fucking chat over your bullshit. Fuck it. No means no, dude. Get over it. No, Buck Biden. Matt is on Facebook. You don't see his links that he gave me. Did you do something? No. Buck Fiden, you didn't do anything. No. Where I didn't click on your TikTok video.
Matt Postma. Dude, don't speak to me like I'm expendable.
Dude, all of my audience is expendable. Understand that, dude. You come in here and you act like a dick, and I'm going to block you, bro. Fucking you're expended. That's it. Boom. Done. Just like that. Understand that. You come in here and you start acting like a douchebag and you won't fucking drop something. When I tell you I don't want to fucking listen to what some douchebag says because he's wearing a shirt that says you should murder people. That's it. We're fucking done. Let it go. Period. You know, I'm over that shit. You want to go watch some dude that's preaching murder? Go ahead. I understand where your head's at. You know, you're just as fucking dumb as the Nazis are.
Hoot in hell. I was blocked after 10 years, kiddo.
I'll block everybody, dude. I don't give a fuck. I'll turn this goddamn show on and never go live again. I don't give a fuck.
You let the Nazis speak yesterday.
What's your point? I let the Nazis speak yesterday. What's your point? I'm letting you speak too. Josh G says expulsions happen here. I would have totally listened to that fucking goddamn freak fucking whole ear wants someone to put their dick in his ear. You know, whatever the fuck that shit is. You guys with those fucking weird ears. I don't know what the fuck that is. You guys just not happy with yourselves as far as, you know, as a person goes. You're just not happy. So you put a goddamn, you know, a fucking silver dollar in your fucking ear and think that's an improvement. You know, that's a turnoff right there. I'm like, wow, you did that to your ears, dude? Okay, wow, you're weird, number one. And number two, what's that bullshit on your shirt?
Matt Postma.
You walk around...
Call him on his bullshit. I'm anti-violence.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not going to listen to somebody that's like that. I don't trust him. If you're calling for violence, I don't trust you. I don't trust anything that motherfucker says. I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to subscribe to it. I'm not going to listen to it. Not interested. If you're not preaching peace, not interested. That's, you know, telling people to go kill people isn't going to get any progress done. Because guess what, man? Nazis have guns too. You know? Jonathan. Biden has sucked polls and seems to crave fake conflict by using weirdos to make it look like we are nuts. I'm glad you're on because you do not buy the right versus left craziness. I try not to. I try to untangle all that shit. You know? Jonathan Nays stopped subscribing to the two-party spectrum for as long as I've watched the show, and it goes back a good ways. Yeah, I used to be a total fucking liberal nut, bro. Anti-Trump, anti-Republican, total fucking liberal nut. No, not so much, man. You know, there's still, you know, about 99% of what the Republican Party puts out there is bullshit, but 1% of it I agree with. Maybe 2%.
Matt Postma. I consider you a friend that I've been following for over 10 years and I'm expendable.
Liberals,
you're a prick sometimes.
I'm probably more like 40% of what the liberals put out there I agree with. But they're guilty of 60% bullshit too. Like they want to silence people they disagree with. We're liberals. We want to silence you if we don't agree with you. Because that's what's really infecting society is hearing the opposing viewpoint. What? Deal with this crazy is to use nonviolence and just not buy the nut people products. Target and Bush are very boycottable. You're a prick sometimes. Yeah, I am a prick sometimes. And you're about that fucking close to being gone again, dude. You're about that close. And it's getting small. And the more I think about it, the more my hand is starting to move towards my mouse right now just to fucking block you just for saying that to me. When I'm trying to do a show and I have to deal with somebody who's trying to make me watch a fucking video as somebody wearing a t-shirt that says I should go murder people or that he goes and murders people. And for you not being able to see that and tell me that I should still fucking go over there and for some reason I should watch the video because Mr. fucking Hoop Ear, Mr. fucking Cock in the Earlobe has some kind of a fucking message for me that I should be very interested in listening to. And for some reason, I just can't fucking bring myself to want to hear anything that fucking douchebag has to say. And yeah, you are fucking expendable, motherfucker. Remember that shit. You want to come in here and talk shit? I've blocked you plenty of times before. I'll block you again, dude. You can fucking take a goddamn year vacation for all I fucking care. You always come back. So, you want to fucking call me a prick in my goddamn live stream? Probably not the best way to stay active in my chat. Buck Fine says block them. They always come back. I don't think people should ever put links in chat. Well, I mean, if it's off topic, I mean, you're just trying to get people to go watch something else while we're talking about something, that's not cool. But if you're going to give me a link, and it's about what we're talking about, you're trying to make a point.
Shit, all I feel like is a human punching bag for you anyway.
Bullshit, dude. You know you're not. Maybe you're in a bad mood today or something, dude, but you and I always get along until you start acting like a dick. And as soon as I told you that guy had something violent on his shirt and I wasn't interested in what he had to say, you should have been like you said, yeah, I disagree with the shirt and I understand why you don't want to listen to the guy anymore. Right on. Boom, and we could have moved on. But you didn't want to let it go, dude. Go back and read your fucking chats. I've been in many chats where the link's a trap and sends you to porn and other garbage posts. Yeah, well, you gotta watch for those kinds of shits too, bro. Yeah. People will put up nefarious links. You gotta look at them. Calling someone a prick in their own show. Well, I've been known to call my audience a few names. I'm sure he's been called a few names in the past. I mean, it's funny. You feel like the human punching bag, but you're the one calling me names, Matt. Isn't that funny? Yeah. Anyway, cheers, Matt and Buck Fiden and Jonathan, and it's Josh G. To all four of you. Even though it says I've got how many viewers? What, 37? 37 viewers. Wow. Okay, cool. All 37 of you. Cheers.
Steven running. Cheers. Hoot in hell. Cheers.
Matt survived, you can too. God, all in the last few days I've seen a fox, raccoon, hawks, deer, wood stork.
Matt Postma. Let me try one more, bro, lol. Matt Postma.
Alright, let me see what you got.
A well-known neo-Nazi says he bought 100 acres of land in
Matt
Penobscot
Postma.
County with the goal of building
A news
white
clip.
All right, I'll watch it.
community. Good evening, I'm Brian Yukono.
And I'm Amanda Hill. His name is Christopher Pullhouse, and we first reported on his move to the town of Springfield, Maine last year.
This is important because he is well known among hate groups such as NSC 131, who have recently targeted people in Maine. Our Jack Molmid has been following Pullhouse and these hate groups for some time now.
He's here now with more on this latest development and what it actually could mean, Jack.
Well, Brian and Amanda, the Southern Poverty Law Center, it's an organization that tracks these hate groups. They say Christopher Pullhouse bought the land in Springfield, Maine. Those living in the town, though, told me they are concerned he could spread his Nazi ideology. I also spoke with extremism experts who say the creation of a white-only Nazi community in Maine could spark more showings of groups like NSC 131.
It's not about
A whites
knowing
only.
people, understanding them, having empathy for them. It's literally power.
That's Christopher Pullhouse speaking to Vice News last year when he first moved to Maine. Now, Pullhouse is a well-known neo-Nazi with a large following on extremist social media.
I was not surprised that he was successful in buying 100 acres of land.
This is Professor Karen Sporer with the University of Maine. She studies domestic terrorism.
These spaces provide an escape from the mainstream, where people can openly celebrate their bigotry and hatred.
Since moving to Maine, county records show that Pullhouse purchased land in Springfield, and according to Telegram Post and the Southern Poverty Law Center, his goal is to create a white-only community and train them to threaten others. His posts also show he recently drove around the country working to recruit people for land he says adds up to more than 100 acres. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
And for residents in Springfield, the thought of a neo-Nazi inviting people to come live with him at a white exclusive camp is concerning.
Again, just because we've never had anybody that we're aware of like that around here, so they're a little concerned of it.
Pullhouse is also known in the last year to join protests put on by NSC 131, the New England-based neo-Nazi group. Adding up to Portland police.
Wow. Give me 1 second, guys. That's going to be longer than 1 second, but I'll be right back.
Police pointed their gun at neo-Nazi members when NSC 131 marched to Portland City Hall and punched a counter-protester, yelling homophobic and racist slurs.
Yo,
The city took months to investigate and in the end offered ways Portland police could respond better in the future. So if the city of Portland has its investigation on the neo-Nazi march that happened here on April 1st relatively wrapped up, and Christopher Polhouse's all-white camp he wants to have up in Penobscot County still relatively under construction, why should the people of Maine really care about what's going on with the neo-Nazi movement here throughout the state?
They are racist to the core. They are anti-Semitic to the core. And they are using this camp to strategize on how to do us harm.
That's the author of the Southern Poverty Law Center's recent report on Polhouse. He says Polhouse and his followers are actively building their community in our state.
His goal is to eventually have houses there as well as communal spaces.
The thought process for Polhouse is that Maine continues to be a very white state, but Jeff Tischhauser says there's flaws in that thinking.
So they think that this white racial identity correlates to like some kind of neo-Nazi value or
Whoa.
Maine State Police tells me that they are aware of
just
Polhouse's
happened?
plans for his white community. We also reached out to Christopher Polhouse for details on his camp, but we have not heard back. We also reached out to the Portland Police to talk about how they are acting on the suggestions from the city after their response to the neo-Nazi march back in April, and they said nobody was available for an interview.
How convenient. Nobody wants to talk about it. Just like this chat. Nobody wants to talk about it, man.
Matt Postma. I know I said you are a prick sometimes and I apologize, but remember I also think you are a heat man with a big heart. That's why I keep coming back.
Thank you, Matt. I appreciate that. What's the point here, though, Matt? What's the point that you're trying to make about this guy? It's funny was I had said when we watched, we looked at the photograph and we watched the video of them in Altamont, which is where I basically live. We watched we looked at the photograph and we talked about it, and what I said was, I wonder if these guys come in on buses, right? Or if they're local dudes. Isn't that interesting? And it's probably a little of both, but it might be, 4 buses. They come in on like 4 buses.
Just that he's a well-known Nazi, not a Fed.
Oh, that's your point that you're making.
Matt
well,
Postma.
I would agree with you.
He has a history.
Well, that's and even if he was a confidential informant, and maybe he's doing this to round up a bunch of Nazis so they can know what they're up to and shit. Okay, great. Maybe he organized that fucking thing in my town to recruit more people. If he's a Fed and they're trying to catch more Nazis, the whole thing about the Fed thing is, no, that what they claim is they're Feds and they're doing a false flag to try to drum up us to all start fighting with each other and like to make us all hate each other. But here's the thing. I don't look at Trump supporters or Republicans as Nazis. I used to, but I don't anymore. So it's not working. And here we all are with different points of view and different political spectrum all over the place, agreeing that, this probably isn't a good look for my town and wouldn't be a good look for your town either. We don't like it.
Matt Postma. Also possible, but he's in deep like Donnie Brasco.
I give everybody the right to fucking free speech. You want to hear where everybody's at. And that's just me. And I like to know who the Nazis are and where they're at and what they're up to. I like to know. And if they're willing to go out there and fucking broadcast it, great. It's really dumb of them. But that works out for society, doesn't it? You want the cockroaches out in the middle of the fucking floor, man, not in the woodwork. Here's another one.
This is Against All Enemies, a show about threats to American democracy. Political violence is on the rise. An alarming percentage of Americans believe they may have to take up arms against their neighbors. Some are already doing so. Every weekday, Against All Enemies highlights the activities of extremist organizations and their enablers. Our goal is to educate, not to alarm. The threats are real, but if we know what we're up against, together we can beat them.
Hey, I'm Chris Goldsmith.
Oh, it's
from
this
Task
guy.
Force Boulder. We're a group of veterans fighting
Dude, really? That came up as a recommended video. Now you guys...
Matt Postma. I think people who aren't Nazis get sucked with conspiracy theories, and guess what the conspiracy lead to?
Wait.
Nazism.
Wait, dude. Is that what his shirt said? Did I
Matt Postma. LOL.
Did I misread his shirt, bro? Or is that a different shirt? Is this the video you sent me? Dude, those ears have got to go. Cockhole fucking ears. What is that? Oh, God. What is that shit?
Matt Postma. You did, I think, but I AE with what you said.
No, dude, I misread the shirt, dude. How did I misread the shirt?
A
Matt
well-known
Postma.
neo-Nazi says
Not
he
into
bought
the punch
100
Nazi
acres of
thing.
land in Penobscot.
No, dude, how did I fucking misread that shirt, dude?
journalists. Open carry is legal.
I'm sorry, Matt. I owe you an apology, bro. I misread that shirt. I don't know why I thought it said cops don't murder or kill Nazis, we do. It says cops don't stop Nazis, we do. That's okay, you can stop them. I'm sorry. I totally that is so funny, bro. I'm looking at the shirt, I'm like, is that it?
Bonsai House. You are dyslexic. You read my comments wrong a lot. A lot morning.
I know, dude, but what did I see, man? What the fuck did I think I saw in that shirt? I guess I could get past the cockhole ears.
Fascism. We believe using legal means to impose real-world costs on these white supremacists and neo-Nazis
Thank you for your
is
service,
one of the
dude.
best ways to preserve our civil society. One of the areas where we focus our efforts is in interrupting the radicalization.
Being wrong
of
feels
fellow
so
service
great.
members and veterans.
It just feels so great to be wrong.
So let's
Yeah,
hear cockhole ears.
yeah, whatever.
Recruiting
Matt,
fascists.
I owe you an apology if I haven't done that yet. I'm sorry. I apologize, bro. I'm sorry I got that wrong. And I'm sorry I fucking came down on you so hard, bro. For something that I didn't read right. I feel like such an idiot right now, but whatever.
Street gangs. They value our skills, our leadership, and our work ethic. You could play a part in stopping fascist street gangs, and I'm going to tell you how to in a minute. And it doesn't involve a fundraising ask. Although, if you ever want to support our work, that's awesome and very much appreciated. Today, we want you to know about
Matt Postma. I love you, bro.
I love you too. Bro, Jonathan, why do you think the Nazi is Antifa, you fucking... You're an idiot, Jonathan. I'm sorry, buddy. I gotta call you a fucking idiot. You're so fucking right-wing narratived out, bro. You realize that? Oh, the Nazi, that's Antifa. Hey, guess what, you dumb cunt? I'm fucking Antifa, you fucking moron. Shows you what you know. God. Yeah, you hate it when your cat runs on your board. It would have been better if your cat was typing for you than when you were and you said you thought the fucking face-tatted Nazi was Antifa. You're an idiot. You know, I'll show you fucking Antifa, dumbass.
Bonsai House. Ha 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 ha, I think my cat is anti-feline.
That's fucking Antifa right there, bro. Is that who you thought you were looking at, dude? That stupid fucking Nazi with the fucking face tat? Yeah, that's fucking Bernie bitch at Bernie bitch on Twitter, bro. Does that look like fucking Antifa to you? No, you are not. Yeah, I am. I'm Antifa, dude. It's fucking weird, isn't it? I'm anti-fascist. And so is Bernie bitch. And so's a lot of other people out there that are fucking normal, not Nazis. You fucking idiot. You're an idiot. Let's put her up there, too.
Matt
Yeah, we can
Postma.
chill with Bernie bitch for a little
I
bit.
think what you're doing showing truth to the Rumble crowd is powerful.
Antifa. Antifa. You're an idiot. Okay. Idiot. Antifa. Okay? Learn that. I gotta listen to this guy now because he's not calling for the murder of Nazis like I thought he was. I don't know why I thought that.
Who's
So
leading
weird.
a group that is a growing threat. This is Chris Pohlhaus. Pohlhaus served in the Marines for 4 years in the 2000s. He started climbing the ladder among the extreme...
So he's one of your brothers. Okay, he's one of your brothers in arms there. Okay, just wanted to say that.
Far right when he promoted a countrywide racist banner drop on the first anniversary of George Floyd's murder. Pohlhaus has been raising money to build a compound in Maine. The Maine compound is where Pohlhaus can assemble the neo-Nazi group that he's created. And that group is called Blood Tribe. Their plan is that they'll use this base to turn Maine into an all-white ethno-state. In other words, they want to use it as a training camp to start committing genocide against Americans. There is zero ambiguity about who Chris Pohlhaus and the Blood Tribe are and what they believe. They are Nazis, and they are proud to show us.
Bonsai House.
In April,
The Nazis sure do love
Blood Tribe
hurricane
joined
flags.
The Proud Boys,
To each their
Patriot
own.
Front, Three Percenters, and White Lives Matter of Ohio to disrupt the rock and roll humanist drag queen story hour outside Akron, Ohio. They have shown up at other similar...
I don't have a problem with the shirt. I thought it was calling for violence, and it's not calling for violence. You know, if you're stopping Nazis from doing bad things, that's good. You know? But, you know, where we draw the line is where hate is, the line of hate as a society. That is a debatable topic. You know, it really is. It was interesting to talk about that with Willie Bragg. He knows a lot more about it than I do. He had some good answers for my questions about that. Antifa are arsonists. Oh, Bernie bitch, you're an arsonist, hun. This is what an arsonist looks like, everybody.
Matt
yeah,
Postma.
and I do too. I go out in
Dude
public
really
and
has a
I burn
comprehensive
shit to the ground
breakdown
every
on
time
this
I get a
Pohlhaus.
chance. Jonathan, do you hear yourself, dude? Really? It says yeah, he's faking gay. I like how you say gay, G-H-E-E-Y. It's so funny, dude. Shirt not cool, but the video is informative. Yeah, all right. Let's keep going here.
events in Ohio as well. Blood Tribe terrorized the Akron event by marching around with their ridiculous red and black
Matt
outfits
Postma.
and chanting
Everything I
"See
read he
Heil,"
succinctly
and
puts in the
things
video.
like, "There will be blood, blood, blood," which is a ripoff of something that Pohlhaus, I think, learned in like basic training. And like the tough guys that they are, everyone but Pohlhaus covered their faces. Obviously, they're so sure of the correctness of their cause that they won't let their beliefs be known. Pohlhaus attended the event with a pistol strapped to his hip. Pohlhaus attended this event openly displaying a weapon and led chants of, quote, pedophiles.
Yeah, well, guess what, Jonathan 007? You also know me, and I'm also anti-fascist. You know, Jonathan, you're pro-fascist. That's cool. You want a fascist leader to tell you what to do, to break down your fucking doors, to drag you out of your home and fucking murder you in the street because you're disobeying the fucking fascism. That's great, but I'm against that kind of stuff. I'm against Nazis.
She's so pretty.
You know, she is, isn't she? I'm against Nazis. I'm against fascists, and guess what? Nazis are fascists, so I'm anti-fascist. I'm anti-Nazi. It might be hard for you to fucking understand. It obviously is. You seem really confused around it.
Get the rope, end quote. Now that get the rope reference is something worth spending a moment on. Blood Tribe is referring to a Nazi propaganda fiction novel called The Turner Diaries. The Day of the Rope is a white supremacist slogan referring to mass murders of so-called race traitors. The Turner Diaries inspired another piece of trash white supremacist veteran you've heard of, Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber.
Bonsai House. Wait, go back to that bald Nazi with the face tat. That's a Viking rune. Remember me telling you neo-Nazis are now adopting the Viking thing. Beware of Norse lovers. It's a cover for supremacists now.
Open carry state. Task Force Butler is a group of veterans who support the Second Amendment and all of our laws. I'm personally a gun owner, and shooting sports have been a part of my life since I was a little kid. But displaying that weapon in that setting, leading those chants, that was constitutionally protected activity. But it's also conscious intimidation of families and terrorizes little kids. But they've also crossed the line into unlawful activity with firearms, and we'll show you that clip too. The reason why Polhouse's intimidation tactics are extremely concerning will become very clear in a moment. Polhouse has been asked why Blood Tribe favors these kinds of in-person actions instead of being keyboard tough guys like so many white supremacists.
Dude, Jonathan, you just say the dumbest shit. Yeah, Zelensky's a Nazi. Zelensky's a Nazi.
Dude's right. Anytime you see that Viking, it's a cover. Odin's asshole, LOL.
How old are you, Jonathan? 007, how old are you? And give me a list of your favorite podcasters that you watch regularly, please.
He talked to the SPLC in a recent interview and said, quote, "So what we want to do is maximize the aggression, the noise, the volume.
Top of the hour, time to smoke."
And he means for the Nazis. He continues saying, "And that's another reason why we don't want to engage with any other sort of activism other than in person at our enemies' events." So what he's saying is no more hanging racist banners like Patriot Front and White Lives Matter. Instead, it's just about confronting people, their political enemies. He goes on saying, "We go to the enemy, scream at them, give them PTSD, and leave." Now, Chris Polhouse is just an angry bully. And
no law
he's
regarding
whipping
cannabis.
up a
Cheers,
gang
everybody.
of angry bullies, masked cowards, who are the type of people who idolize school shooters and other mass murderers. Polhouse was very recently banned from his local Planet Fitness because of his racist t-shirts and his visible swastika tattoo. He's proud to go out in public and use hate imagery to upset and intimidate others. Now, Blood Tribe recently expanded beyond their Ohio actions and his base in Maine to Wisconsin. Last weekend, there was a Pride in the Park event in Watertown, Wisconsin. It's a small town of about 25,000 people, halfway between Milwaukee and Madison. Watertown is your prototypical ex-urban, semi-rural, Midwestern kind of place. Now, the Nazi-adjacent conspiracy theory group Gays Against Groomers and its leader Jamie Mitchell have been promoting disruptions at this event and had urged its extremist followers to join in protest on site. Last year, Task Force Butler released a report. It's called Project Dragoon. In it, we show how prominent anti-trans Twitter accounts making these calls to action online end up creating real-world violence. You can find Project Dragoon on our website. Now, it's no surprise that the Blood Tribe responded to the call to action by showing up with guns and swastika flags. As usual, their faces were covered with neck gaiters and sunglasses, and they repeated their chants of, quote, pedophiles get the rope, end quote.
Bonsai House.
In previous episodes,
Watertown is amazingly
we've
beautiful,
shown how the Nazi
but not
gangs have a
Midwestern at all.
serious
Ha ha
pedophile
ha.
problem.
It's fucking me.
Hull House is surrounded by actual pedophiles because the same depravity that makes people Nazis makes them predators against children. But back to Blood Tribe. These guys are so reviled that even gazing...
Jonathan's 007 claims he's 69 years old. Dude, you subscribe to more bullshit than any other human being I've ever seen. And at your age, you should be ashamed of yourself. 69 years old, and you think that Antifas are all arsonists. You're an idiot. God, man, you're an old bumbling fool.
Disavowing them. Now, after January 6th, it's become common among conspiracy
You're a fucking
theorists
fascist
to
too,
assert that
Jonathan.
these fascist
And you're
gangs
pro-Nazi.
are not real.
You don't
They're
even
actually
realize
just
it.
Feds in
You've been fooled.
makeup.
You've been fooled. I wish I could just bake drinking
Gays
coffee, but
Against
it's
Rumors knew releasing this statement,
sip off of it,
disavowing them,
act
would
all
trigger
cool and
that
shit.
response and distract people from the plainly observable facts that this organized anti-LGBTQ movement is closely aligned with these fascist street gangs. They're using each other to terrorize our fellow citizens and to trigger fear in communities. And sometimes that fear is justified. What I'm going to show you next is genuinely alarming.
Fake
It's
drink,
video
LOL.
from the Watertown protest. This is video from a collection of journalists who were following Blood Tribe as they left the protest and walked to their exit point. You'll hear the voice of a Blood Tribe member who says, "You better go away, I'm telling you, man." At the 1 minute 27 mark of this video, you're going to hear the sound of a Blood Tribe member chambering around in his weapon.
You better go away. That's all, man.
We're on a public street.
Watch.
I think they don't want us to see their. Gotcha. But
This episode of Burn the Boats is brought to you by Manukora Honey. Now, when I say the word honey, you might be thinking about the stuff that comes in those plastic Manuka tea tree, making something that is rich, herbaceous, and complex with the each morning for whenever you're on the go. You can bring. Hey everyone, thanks for watching. I am about to make a pitch for literally my favorite startup in
Blood Tribe members as they were walking away from protests.
Bonsai House.
The Blood Tribe member who
Ha ha ha,
had
dude
just
ran into a
chambered
telephone
around
pole.
moments before
So tactical.
So tactical.
approached the journalists and asked if they were going to dox them. What you will see is this Blood Tribe member saying, "If you keep
Matt
following me,
Postma.
man," and then he'll
That's some
tap
ad.
his
That's
rifle
weird.
just after he chambered it. That's a threat with a deadly weapon.
I don't care about license plates, but if you guys
If you keep
jump
following
into
me, man.
like U-Haul, that's something we want to see. Yeah, but I don't care
If you-
about your license plates. If that's what you're. I heard you chamber around block back.
To recap, Chris Pohlhaus and the Blood Tribe are proud public Nazis. Well, with masks, because they're cowards, and their friends keep getting arrested for being pedophiles. But they speak openly about their desire to inflict terror and cause PTSD on their fellow citizens. They wave around weapons, they chamber rounds to intimidate people. Their national presence is growing as they expand their fascist street actions. Now, Blood Tribe presents an escalating threat level here in the U.S., and now we know they have ties to.
You're saying
neo-Nazi
Antifa's
Russian
infiltrated? That's not what you said before. You didn't say that. And, you know, every group is infiltrated, dude. You know, they're trying to blame the actions on a few rioters on an entire group. You know, it's so fucking dumb. You know, when I'm sitting here and telling you I'm a part of that group, there's a lot of people that consider themselves Antifa, and you're just fucking plain wrong when you try to brand the whole goddamn group of us. You're just like Black Lives Matter. Yeah, there were some bad apples in that bunch. They went out and they did some bad shit. There were some other people that took advantage of that. And they burned shit and they rioted and they did some bad shit. It wasn't everybody involved in Black Lives Matter movement. You know, I mean, I'm sure you're probably some goddamn fucking Sean Hannity fucking Tucker Carlson viewer, dude. You know, 69 years old, just like my uncle, man. Just, who's no longer with us, but, you know, it's just, you're getting brainwashed, dude, by people that lie to you. You know, you're getting brainwashed by people that lie to you.
Polehouse has told his followers
Stephen
that
running.
he wants to travel to
Straw
Ukraine
man
to
thinking.
establish a neo-Nazi pipeline of volunteer soldiers to the white supremacist cause. This is also a way to train and harden the men who've signed up for his white supremacist cause. These combat experiences will bond them, separate them from society, and make them more pliable to Polehouse's vision for anarchy and violence. His goal is no different from Al-Qaeda and ISIS luring people into the Middle East to train them to fight before sending them back to the US so that they can commit terrorism here at home. It's kind of nuts, right? Now, remember at the beginning I said I was going to tell you how you could do something about it? Well, here it comes. First, for the folks in Wisconsin, check with your local and state officials to see what they're doing to investigate Blood Tribe's threats against the LGBTQ community and those journalists. Open carry is legal. Chambering around and threatening to shoot a journalist for doing their job, that's crossing the line. It's important when you talk to law enforcement and government officials about Blood Tribe that you use the right terminology to describe them so that they understand how Blood Tribe should be investigated and prosecuted. Blood Tribe is an armed street gang, as defined by law, and they're an unlawful militia, which violates both federal and state law everywhere in this country. Second, this one's for everybody. Share this video with 3 friends, and that's going to make a difference. It's going to raise awareness about Polehouse and the Blood Tribe and accelerate their path to infamy in a way that weakens these groups and gets law enforcement to pay attention. Now, to be clear, the goal isn't to platform these groups. It's to educate people on how we unmask them, prosecute them, and fight them by every legal means possible. But beyond that, sharing this show helps the algorithm see that this content has relevance for people's lives, and then it recommends it to more folks. And it helps people to discover the community of us who are pushing back against these fascist street gangs in an active, meaningful way. I would not want for you to interact with these people in real life, but you can cause trouble for them by dragging them out where good folks can call them out, and then we can work together to impose legal, social, and economic costs on these violent street gangs and unlawful militia. Right now, today, will you share this video with 3 people? It'll only take a minute. Thanks. Against All Enemies is produced by Ken Harbaugh.
I just shared it with 25 people.
Our team includes our producer, Michael Alcessor, and the volunteer veterans who gathered the intel and
Bonsai House. They may be classified as a gang, but don't forget the government also classified a hope of Tina and clown wigs as such.
Mrs. Ramsey, hello. Duh. How many ones can I get in my chat right now to keep the live stream open? Total, how many ones? On both chats. Go. Everybody type a 1. 1 per person.
Bonsai house. 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1 1
1.
1. Matt Postma.
2.
1.
3.
Bonsai House. Oh, sorry, 1.
And only 1 out of 17 over there on Rumble. 4.
Steven Running. 1.
Love your car, man.
Oh, thank you.
Super sweet.
Thanks.
What do you do, Phil?
It's a long story what I do for a living. I mean, yeah, sit in it. Take it out. Check it out. Sit in it if you like. It's
You
open.
gonna sit in it?
Yeah, go ahead.
No way.
Yeah, go ahead.
You sit on the pillow?
Yeah, I do because I'm little. How I got
You
this
sit on a
car,
pillow?
I do for a living. It's crazy how I got this car. So about 10 years ago, my brother was in a horseback riding accident.
Hoot and
Broke
howl.
his neck, the whole 9.
1.
We're out in New Jersey, and he had to go see, for physical therapy. The doctor that was seeing him ended up prescribing him this pill for nerve damage. He ended up going nuts from the pills. Before that even happened, we found out that we had a sister living in Maine that we never knew about for 20-something years, right?
All this happened at the same time?
Kind of, sort of. I'm jumping around with a little bit. We found out I have a little sister, Maureen, who lives in Maine, married, kid, I have a nephew, never knew about it. And we're like, you're not going to believe what happened. Dave fell off a horse, broke his neck. Actually, even before that happened, we were on vacation. I don't know if you're familiar with the Jersey Shore.
I haven't been out there, but
you know where it's at, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were at the Jersey Shore, Wildwood. We were on the boardwalk. This was in 2019. And I ran into a buddy that I went to school with, high school, Jamie Moser, a kid that I grew up with. We jammed together when we were kids. And I said, dude, you're not going to believe this, but remember Dave? Yeah. He's going to law school now. He's doing great. You want to start it up? You can.
Dude, you can't.
All right, if you can. I can't force you to. I was just saying you can if you wanted to,
I would love to.
What do I do with the kids?
I'm never going to have
Bonsai House.
Oh, well, yeah, then.
Keezer Van
Just
Firing.
put it in the ignition,
Ha, ha, ha,
turn the
ha.
ignition over, and put your foot on the brake.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, just turn it, and then
Jetta key, right?
just just turn the key and then hit the push start button. See the push start button right there?
Turn it over and then push this.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna film it if you don't.
No, go ahead. No, I don't care. We were on the boardwalk, and I tell Jamie, Dave's going to law school. He's doing great, this and that.
Who's Dave?
My cousin.
Okay.
The guy from the beginning of the story. I know I started going in a different direction. So my friend Jamie that I grew up with was like, Ed, you're not going to believe this. Remember Greg Richmond, who was a kid that we all grew up with? Yeah. He got married. He was living in Philly, and he was in a car accident. And I remember this when he was in a car accident when we were kids. He was hit, and they actually ended up putting a stop sign there because of the accident that he was in, where he was hit. Like this woman just went, yeah, man, no problem. Yeah, man, right on. Yeah, right on. What was I saying? Oh, Greg had gotten into this accident. He was at a...
Dude, he's got a fucking... Is that like a $3 million car, dude? Look at the fucking fin on the back of that thing. It's so fucking funny.
And everything's starting to fall into place at this point. Oh, what's his name? Blah, 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 blah. It says the last name, Neatfield. Well, fast forward, that's my sister's married name now. Mayfield. Neat. And the news comes on, and I'm like, yo, that's that freaking scumbag lawyer. They're doing a whole story on him.
Oh, this guy just walks up and starts taking a picture of his car. I love it. Dude, I want to see it too, man. Holy shit. Fucking Ed Bassmaster, bro. Damn, dude. That thing is crazy looking. Holy shit.
They love it.
Who put it?
Yeah, right.
Did you fire this thing up yet?
Yeah, he just did.
Can I hear it?
Yeah, go ahead. Show him how it sounds.
All right, man.
Yeah. So anyways, this lawyer was in a wheelchair, wig riser, and while in prison, got into a scuffle on the upper tier with another inmate. The other inmate pushed his wheelchair down the steps, and wig riser fell to his death. Wig riser went down. You know what I mean? He wasn't rising no more. So anyway, my family goes on vacation in Colorado every year, you know, and we're out there skiing one year, and I'm on the slopes,
It just
and
keeps
I'm with
going.
my kid in the ski lift, and I'm talking to a guy. Yeah, man, no problem. To this guy. Talking to this
Dude.
guy. Forgot where I was going with it, but
I forgot where I was going with it.
Yeah. Anyway, the guy whose car this is, he just came here and left the key in there. So I was like, dude, I just opened the door and the key was in there. The guy's still in the grocery store, but that was pretty cool. I started it up too.
So it is your car?
No. This is not my car. I was just kidding with you guys. I have no idea. I don't want to go there though.
The guy's still in there. You just went grocery shopping?
Yeah, I'm in the Lexus right there. When I pulled up, I saw him get out and go, and I came over and looked, and it was open, and the key was in there. So I said, oh, the next person that comes up, I'm going to make pretend it's my car. All right, guys. All right, have a good one. Yo, guys, listen. It's our car. Are you familiar with the Hamilton collection?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is Steve's car.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. We're filming right from that Lexus right there. Roll the window down, dude. And we were just messing with you guys.
No way.
Yeah. Bro, you went into like shock when you found out that wasn't my car. Like, I just started up some dude's car. Yeah. Call me up, man, and yeah, look for the video.
Bonsai house.
Cool.
Thank you again.
Ha ha hey hey ha 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 hey ha.
Dude. The Hamilton collection, so that's not his car. Have you heard of the Hamilton collection? I have now, I guess.
Bonsai house. That's a $1.5 million Bugatti.
I figured. I knew it was a lot of money.
Kurt Hudson. Good morning to all Earthlings, lol. Bonsai house.
Hey, Kurt.
Actually, let me be sure. Probably more by now.
Probably more? I thought it was more like 3 million.
And treatment for homeless American veterans.
Donald Trump is speaking. They make it look like this is live. It's not live. This is him in New Hampshire.
Bonsai house. 1.9 million for that Veyron, but the new Bugatti Divo is 5 million. What?
$5 million car now. Holy shit. You know, microchips and all. Price of microchips has gone up. What was on Uncle Tom last night? Where'd he go? I don't know, man. Why don't you ask him? The media is lying to us all. Yeah. And you think that's news? Everyone's got a fucking narrative, bro. You know what I mean? Everyone's got a narrative. I never ate this morning.
Kurt Hudson. The media has been lying for years to wake up. Hello.
Dore uses Craig, I'm a big fat liar, Jardulo to save his own reputation. In other words, he'll have Craig go on there and tell all the bullshit so he doesn't have to. He still agrees with all of it. The media's been lying for years. Duh. I know. Wake up. Hello. I know, right? Right. Only 2 people pressed 1 in the Rumble chat. Only 2 people. I don't understand that. Are there really only 3 people over there watching? 4 maybe? Possibly 5. I see 5 people. I don't know. Jimmy Dore has a small dick. It says Buck Fiden. I don't think that's a problem for Steph, no matter how big it is. So, whether it's big or small, it really is no issue, is it? If he's got his partner there. I'm sure it doesn't bother her any. Hit thumbs up if you agree. Whatever. You guys are terrible. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. I'm going to go do some things. And hopefully see you guys later today at some point. All right. Bye, guys. Bye, everybody. So long. Take care, Buck Fiden.
Bonsai house. That guy is lying about Jimmy's penis size. He has no penis.
There you go.
Nick Brown.
There you go.
Hashtag keep it open.
Yes, hashtag
Coot in hell. Thanks, Nick.
Oh. Later, guys.